Hello, today we are going to talk about how to run JavaScript files locally and debug them. To run a JavaScript file locally or debug them, we have two basic requirements. First, Node.js. It should be installed onto your system. And second, you should be using a code editor. There are different code editors present, vscode, Atom, IntelliJ, etc. We would be using vscode code editor into our live example. vscode is a very powerful code editor. It is free for use. You can download it. Now let us see into the examples how to install these softwares and make use of them. We have typed Node.js onto Google search bar. We see the following search results. We click on the first search result, which is the official website of node.js. We go to the site. We get a download option. You see it automatically detects which kind of machine you are using and gives you a download option. I'm using a Windows, so it gives you a Windows download option. So I have already installed it onto my system. However, I will still show you guys how to install it. So we click on this. It downloads a link, a MSI link, through which once you click on it, the downloading process should start. It is showing that I have already installed onto my system, so the setup will exit. However, if you have not installed Node.js onto your system, the process will follow customary steps and Node.js will be installed onto your local machine, onto your computer. Now, next to the second software we would be required. That is VS Code, Visual Studio Code, developed by Microsoft, a very powerful code editor. We search on it on Google, go to the first search result. We try to download VS Code via the official website link. We click on download for Windows. It automatically detects the system you are going to use. We again get a MSI executable file through which we can download and install VS Code onto your system. Once you click on it, it shall start the download process. Now, to run a JavaScript file locally, you can just directly go to the file, right click on it. You can see the option open with code, or else you can just open the folder with VS Code. It is a very powerful code editor. You can see this in the following process. See, we will be presented with this layout when we first open a file. Now, suppose if I have to run a file, let's say this is a file, closer.js and objects.js. These files I have used in my previous videos as well. So to run a JavaScript file, Node should be present on your system. To check whether Node is present, we are just using a simple command node-v. It gives me the version of Node.js v15.14.0, which is the version present onto my machine. You might have a different version present into your machine. You might have a latest version present, or if you have not installed, you might not see a version present. You will see the option that Node is not present, so you must install it. Now, to run a JavaScript file, once you have verified that Node is present onto your system, then you shall go ahead and try to run the JavaScript file. So to run a JavaScript file, you should use the command node space file name. In my case, it is objects.js. I can see that the outputs are present onto the console. So this is the power of VS Code. It comes with an integrated terminal. So I will try to show with another file. To run this file, I will again use the same command, that is node space closers.js, and I can see that the outputs would be present onto my terminal as well. Now, along with running the code onto my local machine, I can also debug the execution process of JavaScript VS Code. To do that, VS Code comes with the option of debug environment. Okay, I just pointing a breakpoint. So let's say we supposed to debug the line number 18 of my code. So I go to the left hand side, open this icon, and I get an option run and debug. I click on it. I get all the options to select environment. I select node.js. If you want to debug via Chrome, you will select Chrome. However, I have selected node.js because I want to debug it locally onto my machine. I have Node installed, so I have selected that, and wow, Node had started running. I can see the execution step has now got stuck at line number 18. I can go through the variables here I can see that I have used outer function, inner function. The example I have used in my closer video, the link for it I have attached in the video. So the outer function is returning an inner function, the reference of which gets attached to platform A, which we can see that it has a reference of inner function. Now we can also debug this in detail. We can check the values of variable. We can watch variables, also watch properties of prototypes as well. So VS Code comes with a lot of features for debugging and gives you a very detailed view, which makes it easier to understand the process. If you like the video, please do click on like button and subscribe the channel if you want to get notified for the upcoming videos. Thank you so much.